welcome to my channel. My name is Gino and today I would like to show you this. This is the Loewe Raffia Tote. Doesn't have a special name, they just call it the standard tote. This is made of raffia and it comes in two sizes, a small and medium. This is medium. Just some quick facts. The dimensions are 29 by 32 by 7 centimeters with a diagonal length of 42. The handle drop from here to here is about 13 centimeters. And it also comes with a detachable shoulder strap. And I have it set to its longest length. This is about 45 centimeters from top to bottom here. So the leather is in its world famous tan color and the hardware is gold. The main feature of this bag is of course the logo, which is embroidered out of raffia as well. Now it looks very precise and I thought it was machine made, but if you look on the inside, if it was stitched by machine, you would actually see some interfacing or some like a white fabric to give the raw raffia something stronger to withstand the needling. But from what I can tell, it was all handmade as well. So that is craftsmanship, to be able to stitch the name. Now I believe this is untreated raffia. This is just in its raw form, so it hasn't been dyed or colored in any way. This is its raw form. It does not have feet, which is unfortunate, and it does not have any internal pockets. So it's basically just a straight up raffia tote bag. Now the strap is adjustable. It has 3 notches in it already, and the stud here is made of gold, colored gold, and it has 2 belt loops, which you can just adjust as you need. So I've been using this bag for a couple of days now, and I just absolutely love it. What I've found is that I can only really fill it to halfway because A, I don't want to make it too heavy, but also if I start filling this with a lot of things, it's actually harder to find smaller things that get lost inside. For instance, I keep my AirPods in here, but when I need it later in the day, I am like just rummaging, trying to like flick through everything, just trying to feel for it, and I end up having to take out half of my stuff just to find tiny AirPods. So keep that in mind when you actually try and use this bag on a day-to-day basis. I recommend that you keep it half filled. When I bought this bag, I wasn't really given any specific care instructions, and I definitely was not told to spray this with anything, but if you do want to give this bag a bit more longevity, then I guess you could spray it with your preferred choice, but I don't feel the need to give any extra protection to this bag for now. Now another reason why I don't want to fill this all the way to the top is because I do want to maintain the vertical shape of this bag as much as possible. So if I start filling it closer to the top, it is more susceptible to like bow out like this, which I don't want to do. So I want to keep the center of gravity just as low as possible. And holding it up like this, it does not actually slouch. The raffia is pretty strong to hold itself up like this, but then again, I've only had this bag for a couple of days, so only time will tell. But as of right now, it's holding its shape quite well. I really admire the craftsmanship that went into hand making this bag. How tight the edges are, how sharp the corners are. That is skill. Now, in addition to buying this bag, they did include this little sachet that absorbs any excess moisture, so do not lose this and always keep it in your bag when you're storing it. And also, I made a special request that they keep the original stuffing of this bag, so this was also left in the bag when I bought it. So when I keep this in storage, I can just slip this box right inside, and then I'm not worried about it like falling over time. They do recommend to just store it upright, but if you don't have any stuffing and you really want to keep this bag as straight as possible, then you could hang it on a hook. Now this is my first ever raffia bag from Loewe. I know that for years they have been making raffia bags at various price points, so it is the more affordable bag from them. So this is my first time learning about how raffia behaves. Now, even only with a couple of days use, there is minute fraying of the raffia threads, or I guess you could call them threads. It's very minor, and I'm not bothered by that. I wonder if when you spray that a protective coating on it, if it also keeps the fraying to a minimum. I'm not sure about that. I'll have to look into that. So this bag comes in two sizes, the small and the medium, both in raffia. This bag comes in another colorway where it's all black, but the logo is in white, and the leather is also in black, but the hardware is still gold. That goes for both the small and the medium. And they were supposed to release a leather version of this tote bag also in the small and medium sizes, but for some reason that has been pushed back. So you won't find that on the official Loewe website, but you can find it in other stores where you can pre-order it. I found some on Selfridges where you can pre-order that bag, and those bags do have internal zipped pockets, so that accounts for the increased price point. I actually did get a chance to try on the small of the leather bag in store before it was supposed to be launched, but then pushed back. So on launch day, I was only able to get the raffia bag. I believe the leather bags will be released in late March, early April. Not sure about that. I haven't been given a specific date, but if you want to hold out for the leather option, you do have an extra month to save up just a little bit more in order to afford the leather version. But I mean, I already have a lot of leather bags, so I feel like I did need a raffia bag from Loewe just to round out my collection. So yeah, I am very happy with this bag. Now, I normally associate raffia bags as like a weekend bag or a beach bag, but with this specific construction, I feel I can get away with it as a everyday work bag. I mean, you can definitely take it to the beach, and that is where I did my photo shoot, the one that you just saw at the beginning of this video. I shot it at the beautiful Bondi Beach. It was such a lovely day out. And at the end of this video, I'll show you a B-roll of some other footage that I got while at Bondi Beach. So yeah, I guess that's the end of this video. I hope you liked it. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down and follow me on Instagram, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.